We've got 6 days until we see Liverpool back in action again as we take on Leicester City on Monday as the Reds look to make a late charge for the Champions League spots. Whilst this season isn't over yet, there is a lot of moving parts going on at the moment with regards to the summer transfer window. In today's video, we'll discuss the player that Liverpool have reportedly offered a contract to that will see him earn triple that he is on now, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. George Schmadtke has been strongly linked to the sporting director's job at Liverpool, but a contrasting report has now emerged. With Julian Ward sent to leave his post as sporting director in the summer, the Reds are on the hunt for somebody to fill his position. On Saturday, the Telegraph reported that Liverpool looks set to appoint Schmadtke as the new sporting director. However, Sports Bill journalist Christian Falk has now claimed otherwise. Writing on Twitter, he said, according to our information, Georges Schmadtke is actually in talks with Liverpool first about a post as an external consultant for transfers for a temporary support. After Schmadtke left his post at Wolfsburg in January, Jurgen Klopp said he would have liked to have worked with him in some time. This proposed role as an external consultant for transfers could make more sense for Liverpool, and Schmadtke, given the German was supposed to have retired earlier this year. Having Schmadtke in the role would help Liverpool out with their summer transfer dealings if they haven't yet found a permanent replacement for Ward. Klopp recently said that he prefers having someone who can carry out work with agents on negotiations. Pretty much everybody has a sporting director, and that's because it makes sense, the Liverpool manager said. I don't know how managers did that in the past, I have no clue around that, talking to all the agents and all these kind of things. You need people for that, there's no chance, and that's why I'm happy with the structure, and the guy we get or lady we get in will be absolutely right. Whatever Liverpool do, they don't want to rush into any decision and appoint the wrong person. They have known now for over 6 months that Ward will be departing at the end of the season. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. Liverpool have offered Brighton star Alexis McAllister a huge salary that would triple his current deal, according to multiple reports. Liverpool are making progress on the capture of the Argentina World Cup winner as they look to wrap up an early summer deal. It is believed that Liverpool have met McAllister's representatives for face-to-face talks and offered him a contract worth more than £150,000 per week. That would mean a massive pay hike for the midfielder as the possibility of a mega money transfer to Liverpool edges closer. Liverpool have not yet secured an agreement with the player, but are increasingly confident of doing so, and it is currently the most advanced of their potential new signings. Liverpool's hopes of Champions League qualifications were handed an unlikely boost by Everton's 5-1 thrashing of Brighton. The Reds made it 6 wins from 6 with a 1-0 win over Brentford on Saturday, keeping slim hopes of a top 4 finish alive ahead of the weekend's remaining fixtures. Brighton had 3 games in hand on Liverpool heading into their clash with Everton, and wins in all 3 would have been enough to lift the Seagulls above the Reds and into 5th spot. A shock 5-1 thumping from Liverpool's local rivals on the south coast means that Liverpool end the campaign above Brighton should we go on to win our remaining 3 fixtures. It was a result with implications at both ends of the table as it lifted the Toffees out of the relegation zone and landed a blow on Brighton's ambitions to surpass Liverpool. Brighton's maximum total for the season now stands at 70, down from the 73 that could have been taken prior to the result. Wins against Leicester, Aston Villa and Southampton would see the Reds end the campaign on 71 points, but it remains to be seen whether that will be enough to secure Champions League football for the 2023-2024 campaign. Liverpool will still need to overtake either Manchester United or Newcastle if we are to compete in Europe's elite competition for a 7th consecutive season. The Magpies currently sit in 3rd, having played a game fewer than the Reds and amassed 3 points more. The remaining fixtures include trips to Leeds and Chelsea, along with home games against Brighton and Leicester. Man United will also be in Jurgen Klopp's sights, holding just a 1-point advantage over Liverpool, with a game in hand following their defeat to West Ham on Sunday. Erik ten Hag's team have home games against Wolves, Chelsea and Fulham, and still to come, as well as a away trip to Bournemouth. Liverpool's European fate remains in the hands of other sides as the season nears its conclusion, but the manager will be hoping that his team can uphold their side of the bargain and keep their rivals honest. Leicester are up next for the Reds on Monday night, when Klopp and his players will be looking to extend their winning run to 7 games in a late push for 4th spot. VAR audio from Premier League matches will be released for the first time as a part of a trial led by referee chief Howard Webb. Supporters will get the opportunity to hear referees as they discuss decisions referred to Stockley Park next Monday in a show aired on Sky Sports in the UK. Webb was appointed as the PGMOL's chief refereeing officer in December and has been pushing for officials to provide greater transparency regarding their process during matches. FIFA currently allows audio footage to be released in the days after games, although not live during a match, and Webb has been keen to enable supporters to hear referees and their reasoning for awarding certain decisions. There have been a number of high-profile VAR errors in the Premier League this season, including an incorrect offside given against Brighton's Pervis Isbun in February that led to John Brooks being removed from his duties for the Merseyside derby. The Premier League production show will be available to supporters for the first time on May 15th, with plans to increase the frequency of the shows throughout the next season. Webb previously worked with the MLS to produce a weekly show that detailed and explained any of the controversial issues have occurred that week. The developments will come as a welcome news for Jurgen Klopp, who has been critical of referees on a number of occasions this season, and recently offered his support for a controversial proposal to introduce a VAR challenge option to managers. It is also likely to be received well by supporters who have for a number of years bemoaned the lack of accountability faced by Premier League officials for their mistakes. Greater clarity between officials and the wider public can only be a positive step in the sport, and it appears we will continue to see more of this in the Premier League over the coming years. Schalke are keen to extend the loan of Sepp van der Berg after making an impression at the club despite an injury-hit season. The Reds defender joined the Bundesliga side on a 12-month loan deal last summer after a successful season at Preston in previous campaign. The 21-year-old has missed 5 months of the season with an ankle injury, but it appears that hasn't discouraged Schalke from looking to keep van der Berg at the club beyond the summer. Reports by WAZ has indicated that the German side wished to extend the centre-back's loan stint, but that a permanent deal is not currently considered to be on the option due to the club's financial issues. Liverpool fans, what are your thoughts on McAllister, and is he a signing that would get you excited for the summer? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.